Hi, Harshita. It's your first class. Wow. Good to know that, Harshita. So, Harshita, are you preparing for academic IELTS or GT IELTS, Harshita? Please do let me know. Hi, Mihika. Baljit is also a beginner. Okay. Okay. Simran is saying it's my first class. First class with me, Simran, or first class at LeapScholar? First class. Mine is also first. Okay, Tejinder, beginner. Hi, Pushpa. Hi, Pushpa. Okay, at LeapScholar. Okay, first class with you, sir. Good to know that, Sumit. Okay, Neeraj. Shall we go live? First. Superb, superb, superb. Just a second, Harshita. We are about to start. Okay. For sure, Fahim. Okay, so let's get started with today's session, my dear friends. Hi, everyone. Hope all of you are doing well. How are you? I welcome all of you on behalf of my team, LeapScholar. This is your host and your educator, my dear friends. My name is Prabjeet Singh, and today I am going to decode, I'm going to unlock speaking band 9 strategies with all of you. I would love to know how is my YouTube family doing today? Are you doing good? Are you doing great? How have you been, my dear friends? Wow, Bhumika is doing great. Harvinder as well. Fine. Okay, okay. So guys, what are we going to learn today? Speaking, correct? Yes. Okay. So many of you are saying that it is your first class with me, correct? Right, Sumit? So first of all, I would love to introduce myself, my dear friends. Because I'm going to bug you for next 60 minutes for sure. And I'm sure you are going to love that. Okay, you're not going to object that at all. My dear friends, my name is Prabjeet Singh, and I do hold more than 10 years of teaching experience in teaching products, in teaching competitive exams like IELTS, PT, Duolingo, CELPIP, and whatnot. You name it, and I have taught that earlier. Okay, and on that lovely note, I also would love to inform you that I do hold more than training thousands and thousands of students. To be honest, I have really lost the count. What thousand I am also not aware of. I'm going to give you, but of course it is more than 10,000 students. Huh? And also I have trained students online and offline. That is why, as you can see over here, I have been teaching for more than 20,000 hours, both online and offline. Okay. And I don't think in that case I need to mention that I have delivered more than 750 plus 7 plus band scores at LeapScholar recently. And to be honest, again, this number is also higher. It is close to 1,000. And soon I'm going to hit that. And if you want to join, if you want to be in that with me, you are most welcome to join my class as well. Okay, my dear friends. So that's my brief introduction. Now I would love to share that what we are going to learn today. Since many of you have joined this session, right, even 5 minutes early. And I appreciate that. So my dear friends, in today's session, first of all, we are going to have a warm-up activity. Okay, then we are going to learn the speaking test format. We are going to start from the scratch, as I said earlier. Then I'm going to teach you some nice strategies which you might have not came across. Basically, I'm damn sure about that. Okay, so far, anywhere. Okay, be it any book or be it any YouTube video, and that's a sure thing. Then we are going to apply that strategies And since many of you are saying that, sir, I'm a beginner, I'm going to share some tips as well, top 5 tips with all of you. That's the takeaway from this today's sessions, and you can simply apply that. Like, right, like Sai Tejasvi is saying that, sir, I am a fresher, I'm a beginner, so what should I do? Is this class for me? Of course, Sai Teja, this is for you. And then lastly, I'm going to assign you some homework as well. Okay, so please be ready for homework thing also, because I'm going to meet you tomorrow again, same time, same place, 4 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to meet you from my laptop, and you can again join the session, the masterclass, from your own laptop or your mobile phone. And tomorrow I will be taking a session on writing, reading module. I'm going to cover yes or not given questions, right? So guys, let's begin with this warm-up activity. First of all, there are a few errors in these sentences, and I want you to rectify that. Okay, I want all of you to rectify the errors in the sentences, and I want some of you to participate from the very beginning. So you may raise your hand if you want to speak. You can simply write down yes in the chat box. I will let you speak. Okay, Simran. Simran, you may unmute. Yes, Simran, are you able to unmute?
Yes.
Yeah. So Simran, the first sentence says that I want to buy that ruby oval ring. What's the error? What's the error over here, Simran?
That ऐसा इसमें.
That, no, that's not the error, Simran. I want to buy that ruby oval ring. What's the error? No, Anaya. I'm sorry, that even that's not the error. This is a common mistake, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, of spoken English, of sentence formation. So try this first of all, and this will give you a reality check how good you are at spoken English sentence formation. Come on, try it. I want someone else to participate and to simply try this. Yes, Sumit, you may try, Sumit. Go ahead, Sumit. Killer Nehal is saying, I want to buy oval ring. Okay, oval ruby ring. Exactly, that's the error. Arvind, could you please unmute some of them, those who are willing to participate? Omkar, you may speak. Very good, Sana. I think there is an error. Okay, so for the first one, of course, it is oval ruby. Correct. So here, actually, my dear friends, the adjective is not placed properly. Correct. Okay, what about the second one? Second one. Very good, Ajay. Yes, what's the error? Try to identify that. Correct, Khadija. Beautiful French city. Great. Very nice, Khadija. Yes. So here again, the words are not placed properly. Right? Okay, I am going to feed the small, pitiful cat. Very good, Gurpreet. I'm going to feed the small, pitiful cat. Yes, it must be pitiful, small cat. Very nice. Okay. They have a new blue charming letterbox. Try this, try this. Keep trying. Charming blue. Blue charming, nahi. Yes, it must be charming blue. Correct. Rest is fine. Okay, fourth one. John wore a silk blue tie to the wedding. Blue silk tie. Yes, blue silk tie. Great. Great. Very nice. Great. So I can see that many of you are good at sentence formation. By the way, guys, if you have identified what were the errors over here, were they related to subject verb agreement? Were they related to placement of adjectives? You can let me know in the chat box quickly. Please let me know in the chat box. Yes, placement of adjectives. Very good, Navya. Great. Snehal, right. So is it fine? Is it okay, my dear friends? Is it fine? Is it okay if I frame a sentence like this? Is it okay? Not okay at all, right? Not okay at all. Snehal, that's not okay. Acha guys, how many of you are well versed with speaking test module, speaking format? Or do you want to learn all about speaking first of all? Should I explain you this and then after shall we learn the strategies? What do you say? Would you like to learn this first of all? I need your votes. Yes, please explain. Okay, Gopi, Jagjit, Ajay, Sumit, Anaya, Kritik, Sonu, everyone wants to learn this. Okay, so those who are already well versed with this, those who already know that what you are going to do on your D-Day or about the speaking test format, you can let me know in the chat box. Guys, if you're already well versed with your speaking test format, please do let me know. Okay, now I can see that there are more than 28 students who are live right now on YouTube. They are also watching this session live. So guys, can I request all of you to simply give this session a thumbs up, like this session, since you're going to learn a lot today. Very good. I can see Harpreet, Arjun, Harshpreet have already liked it. Can I see the likes increasing? Very good. Ravinder is saying that there are 3 parts. Very good. And guys, if you haven't subscribed our YouTube channel yet, you may use these links. Okay. I'm sharing some links with you. You will be able to sign up for speaking sessions as well using the same link, which I have stated. Yo. Correct. So part 1 is introduction. Those who are new over here, guys, first of all, the first 4 minutes you are going to invest, right, for the introduction and interview part. Out of total 11 to 14 minutes. The second part will be a long turn, 3 to 4 minutes. It will be conducted for 3 to 4 minutes. And the last part, which is also known as a discussion or follow-up phase, will be conducted for 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, so your IELTS speaking test will be taken one-on-one. That is one point to note. Apart from that, if you will ask me that, sir, in part 1, how many questions can I expect? So yes, you can expect somewhere around 8 to 10 questions on 2 different topics. Okay, on 2 different sets. Part 2, of course, is a cue card, which you cannot get changed at all. Okay, you can't get it replaced. Here you will get 1 minute to prepare, my dear friends. Yes, Nikhil, the test format is exactly same for general students as well. And then you will have to give a speech for 2 minutes, right? And then in the final part, in the final phase, which is follow-up, here you are going to face 4 to 8 questions. Okay, my dear friends, which is again going to last for 4 to 5 minutes. And here you must try and give your answer in 3 to 5 sentences. Correct? 3 to 5 sentences. Don't worry, Ravindra. I'm going to help you for that today. Right? And yes, my dear friends, this test, the speaking test will be taken one-on-one. This is one-on-one test. You're going to sit in closed door with your examiner in a closed cabin or a room, and your examiner is going to take it. One certified examiner. No, a panel is not going to conduct it. Okay, Kadir, all the very best. All the very best to you as well for your test. Just be there in the entire session, Kadir. You are going to learn a lot. Same format. Same format. Now, what about the parameters, my dear friends? Are you aware of the fact that you will be judged on 4 parameters? Do you already know that, Yogesh? So guys, if your test will be conducted online, still they are going to follow the same format. Very good. Yes, Astha, you can let me know on which parameters you are judged. Very good. Roopdeep, Gurpreet, very good. Mohammed, very nice. Arvind, someone is asking on YouTube that how can I download LeapScholar in iPhone? So I have shared the link over here. In fact, all the links, but I would request you, Arvind, if you can simply pin the link on YouTube as well. Thanks. Right. So guys, you will be judged on 4 parameters, and I can see that many of you have given the correct response. No, Manav, you are not judged on task response at all in your speaking. Okay. Task response has nothing to do with your speaking test, my dear friend. You will be judged on fluency and coherence, first of all. That are you a fluent speaker or not? Okay. Are you coherent while delivering your talk or not? Okay. And you can easily become coherent by using speech fillers, not speech breakers. All right, my dear friends, like you can use connectors. For example, however, on the one hand, on the other hand, firstly, secondly, those are some speech fillers. Okay, so coherence is all about being in flow. Giving your talk in sequence, Tejinder. It is all about sequence. Okay, sequencing your ideas as well as your speech properly. That's it. Then lexical resource is the second parameter, my dear friends, on which you will be judged. Okay, and this is a fancy term again for vocabs. Acha, a quick question for all of you. What are we supposed to use in lexical resource? Can you please tell me? As far as lexical resource is concerned, what are you supposed to use? Of course, vocabs, but very good, Gurpreet. Yes, uncommon words. Wow, idioms, very good, Shreyans. Correct. So my dear friends, if you are going to use idioms, phrasal verbs over here, you are certainly going to get good marks. Okay, let me write it down over here. You are supposed to use idioms, but please use idioms naturally and functionally. If you are going to use phrasal verbs, you will surely get good marks. And if you are going to use collocations, certainly you are entitled to get a great band score. And the last parameter is pronunciations. Okay, where you have to make optimum use of word stress, intonations, correct? You have to put stress on content words. That's what you are supposed to do, correct? Now, these are the common topics on which you can expect IELTS speaking to be. Okay, like work, hobbies, free time, hometown, home, technology, family, sport, internet, neighbors, drink. These are some very common topics. Be it part 1, part 2, or part 3. You have or you must prepare these topics, my dear friends, if you really want to sound like a pro in your IELTS speaking test. And many of our students at LeapScholar are getting band 9 on 9. They are getting band 9 on 9 easily, all right, in their IELTS speaking test. So if they can, you can also get the same. Okay, now Hindu is asking an interesting question. How, sir? How is that possible? So in that case, Bindu, you have to do 2 things. First of all, you can sign up for any of the courses. It could be IELTS 10, IELTS Plus, IELTS Premium. And if you will join the course and if you will download our app, which is IELTS Prep by LeapScholar, you will be able to get in touch with like-minded people. Okay. And you will be able to practice with them for free. We are not going to charge you for the app. The app is available on Play Store, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. See, I have shared the link with you, and my team is also sharing the link continuously in the chat box. You have to simply download this app, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar, where our speaking moderators are also conducting wonderful sessions. So you can learn from them. Also, there is a lot of cross learning happening. If you don't want to participate actively, you can simply listen to them, okay, or the other students who are practicing over there. And my dear friends, these are some unusual topics. No, Rupdeep, it's not like that. It's not like that. The speaking rooms can be accessed as much as you want, okay? Even if you crack your IELTS test and if you want to host speaking rooms, still you are most welcome to do that, Rupdeep. So please don't have such misconceptions at all. Right, Rupdeep? And Rupdeep, if you have already exhausted a month, don't worry. You can still practice speaking with us, and you can this time try these unusual IELTS speaking topics, Rupdeep, like jeans, okay, alone time, birds, sleep, shoes, boards. So these are also some of the topics, my dear friends, okay, which you must prepare, because you never know. You don't have any surety which topic you may get in your test. And let me remind you one more time, guys, that you will not get any privilege to get your Q card or your part 1 or part 2 3 questions changed at all. Correct? Now, these are some more topics for part 1. And again, it is applicable for part 2 and 3 as well. Don't worry, Snehal. I am going to give you some questions as well. These are some themes, Snehal. These are just themes. For example, if your examiner will ask you some questions on reading, Snehal, the examiner will ask you, do you like to read? Since how long you have been reading? Are Indian people fond of reading? Like that. Do you think that e-books will replace paper books? So these will be the questions. All right, Snehal? Got it? Great. Yes, yes. So how many of you are willing to learn the strategies from the core? All of you or some of you? You can let me know. You can type yes in the chat box if you are eager to learn the strategies now. Very good, Shrikant, Amar, Arshdeep. Right. And what about people, those who are watching this live session on YouTube? Are you also excited? Yes, everyone is excited, right? So we are going to learn that in a while. Before that, many of you are asking me that, sir, what are the advantages of downloading the app and how I will be able to simply use the speaking feature? So my dear friends, there are a plethora of advantages. Okay, you will be able to get access to free study material as well, pertaining to all 4 modules, be it listening, reading, writing, as well as speaking, right? All what you have to do is you have to simply download the app and you have to start using it. You have to simply sign up. You have to register yourself, which requires only 2 to 3 steps. Once you will do that, you will be able to simply use the app. And also you can find a speak button feature, which is going to display, which is going to flash on your right hand side. You have to click on that. If you will click on that, you will be able to host the speaking rooms. Even you will be able to join the speaking rooms. Okay. Apart from that, my dear friends, like I can see that many of you simply want to attend the master classes only, right? Which are absolutely for free. So that is totally fine. All what you have to do is you have to attend all the master classes on daily basis, right? Rupdeep? So that is an interesting as well as amazing feature of LeapScholar, right? So apart from that, this is also an amazing thing, Rupdeep. All what you have to do is you have to simply attend all the master classes. Correct? If you will do it, you will receive a certificate first of all. Also, my dear friends, you will be able to unlock a fast track course, which is for $299. But if you are going to attend and if you are going to take this masterclass challenge, you will be able to get it for free. Okay. Yes, Ravindra Kaur, you may ask as many as questions you have. Please do let me know in the chat box. I'm here to help you. Please don't hesitate to ask your questions at all. Right, guys? So all what you have to do is you have to simply sign up for this as well. I'm sharing a link I'm sharing a link with all of you. Yes, it is absolutely for free. All the master classes are free, my dear friends. Don't worry about that. Okay, as simple as that. So if you will be joining the master classes, you will be able to learn basics, the strategies for beginners. Okay, you will be even able to learn grammar. Bijal, like you are asking in the chat box, sir, please give some idea about grammar. So if you will sign up for Plus or a premium course, you will be able to get supplementary grammar classes, and you can even learn it from our live free master classes. See, these are the batches which are available at the moment. Okay, you can simply log in into our website www.leapscholar.com and you can find for yourself which suits you the best. For sure, money. I'm going to explain that as well. See, so once you will sign up for master classes, you can avail such master classes for free. Okay, this will be the layout. Clear? Any questions now? How can I improve my vocab? For that, my dear friend, you have to read. Reading will help you in that case. And of course, if you are going to attend all the master classes, Rohit, certainly you are going to learn it. Now, I'm sure all of you have got this clearly. That in your speaking part 1, it is going to last for 4 to 5 minutes only. And here you can expect 2 to 3 different topics. Clear? Now, these are some suggestions over here, my dear friends, since you already are now well accustomed with the test type. See, you should not give your answers in a closed end format like yes or no. For instance, do you like to read a book? So if you are going to give the answer like this, no, I don't like to read, so you are not going to get a good band score at all. Okay, or else you are going to simply answer in yes or no, again you will not get a good band score. So please make a note of it, right? Then suggestion number 2, that you must speak 2 to 3 sentences at least. If you don't do that, again you will be in troublesome situation. Correct? And also you have to focus on your language, not ideas or real opinion. It is totally fine if you are not focusing on opinion, or if your opinion differs from your examiner's opinion. That's totally fine. Don't worry about that at all. Okay, so these are some 3 basic suggestions for all of you. Do you copy that? Have you got it? Yeah, Gurupreet, that is fine. That is fine. That is just another way of giving your answer. Okay, but you can't simply go with yes or no. That's not cool at all. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see what do we have as far as strategies are concerned. So guys, if this is the question, how would you answer this? What is your favorite food? Can anyone please try this question? What is your favorite food? You may try this, Krishna. Could you try this question? You may unmute yourself. Okay, Bhaskar is saying biryani. Good. Yes, Krishna, you may speak.
Yeah, hi. There are many favorite foods for me, like in as vegetarian as non-vegetarian foods, and mostly I like the biryani. You see, basically I'm from Hyderabad, so everyone loves here is the biryani mostly. This is the most favorite loving food here because of the taste, which which we will not be find like anywhere. I think in India, like as Hyderabad.
Good attempt. Good attempt. Okay. Now I want Yogesh to try the same question. Yes, Yogesh, you may speak.
Yeah. So my favorite food is biryani. So I like biryani as my mom cooks it very well. And whenever we go to a restaurant, we always suggest that no, this is not better. Our home cooked is better.
Wow. Very honest answer, Yogesh. Very nice. So guys, see, some of you are typing great answers as well in the chat box. Some of you are able to give correct answers, and some of you are even typing in the chat box that, sir, I am totally blank whenever I get such questions. I'm totally clueless. So please help me. So here is strategy number 1, my dear friends, and I would highly suggest you to apply this. Okay. All what you have to do over here is that you have to simply involve or provide 2 to 3 reasons for your answer. So you can start like this. Okay, you can give your answer like this, that, well, there are 3 kinds of food that I am really keen on. Okay, the one I like the best is Italian food because, and then you have to complete the sentence, because let's say it is delicious, it is mouth watering. I also really like to eat Korean food since it's very, let's say, healthy. Okay, I am also kind of partial to Mexican food because it is, again, let's say, nutritious. So try to simply divide your idea or your answer into 2 to 3 parts. So that will certainly help you. See, this is how the final product will be like. So you can start like this. Well, there are 3 kinds of food that I am really keen on. The one I like the best is Italian food. Because I am a big fan of pasta. I also really like to eat Korean food as it's very healthy and flavorsome, right? So we are using topic specific vocab as well, flavorsome. And this is not a regular word. This is certainly an uncommon word. I am also kind of partial to Mexican food because it is so hot and spicy. So guys, since all of you can witness that the answer is divided into 3 sentences. Most of the sentence structures are also lengthy and complex, right? We have used because twice. So this will certainly help you in order to get good marks, okay, in order to add more content and information easily, correct? So this is strategy number 1. Rishabh is saying, okay, this will be my answer. Yeah, this is also nice, Rishabh. That's a great attempt, I would say. Now, strategy number 2, which you must follow, be it for part 1 or part 2. Let me write it over here. You can use this for part 1 and also you can use it for part 2. Okay. So you can start from a generic idea, general idea, and then you can simply come to the specific information. Like this, that, well, I would have to say that I'm a big fan of seafood. So if you are using this, I'm a big fan of seafood, that means you are including idiom as well in your speech. In particular, I really like to eat Japanese seafood because it's always so fresh. For instance, sashimi is delicious because the raw fish is so flavorsome. So guys, if you have noticed, we started with a very general thing, seafood, that I must admit that I am a big fan of seafood. Then you have talked about specific Japanese seafood. Okay, and then we have included this example as well. So if you are going to follow this strategy, first of all, you will be able to deliver 2 to 3 sentences at least. And if I talk about the language, certainly you will be able to impress your examiner by simply using idiom. Correct, we have used an idiom over here. Then a connector has also been used, like in particular, particularly, especially. These are even the alternatives which you may use. So if you will be using connectors, you will be able to impress your examiner. Okay, because that is what native speakers do. And see, here we have given example as well. So try to support your main ideas with the examples, with the supportive sentences. Clear? Apart from that, if you will check out the sentence structure, again over here is complex. The second one I'm talking about. Even we have used a speech filler over here, well. Okay, that's a great idea to start your answer with well. We are going to discuss more on this. Now, tip number 3. This is basically again a super tip. Tip number 3 is to speak at a variable speed, at a variable pace. Okay, because my dear friends, I'm sure that Up till now, you all have learned that fluency is crucial. You will be marked, you will be judged on fluency as well. So all what you have to do is simply take care of it. Now, please try to use variable speed, neither too fast nor too slow, because you will do that, you are certainly going to lose marks. Okay, so don't be a rapper. You are not going to sound like a gully boy or Eminem in front of your examiner. Also, you are not going to act like a Ghazal Gayak, Mr. Jagjit Singh, okay, or like Mr. Pankaj Udas. Don't do that at all. Okay. And also you must slow down when you reach an area of difficulty or when you are unsure of what you will say. So this is again a trait of native speaker. So you can use such variations. Apart from that, try to emphasize on something. And again, you can use this formula when you really want to emphasize on something. Like I love the master classes provided by LeapScholar, especially the one which are hosted by Prabjeet sir, right? So once you try to emphasize on a particular information like masterclass, LeapScholar, Prabjeet sir, so that is what you can do. And also use it, okay, in order to make your examiner notice it at least that you are having this trait, you are carrying this trait with you, right? And then the totally reverse formula is to speed up. The previous formula was to pace down, and this is to speed up. Now, when are you going to speed up? When you are comfortable with the topic and when you already know that what you are going to say, when you are well prepared for that. Apart from that, when you are giving less important information. So out of 3 sentences which you are going to speak in, let's say in part 1, 3, out of 3 to 5 sentences in part 3, certainly you are going to include 1 sentence which is not so important. So at that time also you can speed up. But you are going to speed up in such a manner that your examiner must be able to listen to you properly. Okay. Also, you must use language of redundancy, redundant language. Like these are great speech fillers to start with. Oh, actually, well, this will help you a lot. How will this help you? Could you please let me know in the chat box? How is it going to help you? No, Ravindra, your answer is correct. Very good, Hitesh. Because my dear friends, these are traits of native speakers. No, you are not going to buy time always if you are going to use them. Okay, don't use them as a ninja technique, my dear friends. All what you have to do is you have to simply pose like a native speaker. So if you will use them, okay, then you will be able to sound like a native speaker. Very good, Mani. Very good, Rishabh. Superb, Tejinder. Apart from this, this is your strategy number 5. Are you using punctuations while you speak? Do you know that there is a great role of punctuations in speaking as well? This might be new for you. This might be new for you. Yes, Gurpreet, you are aware of that. Okay. So how do we use that? If you could tell me, Gurpreet. Please tell me something about that, Gurpreet. So guys, basically, while giving your verbal talk, again, you can use punctuations like the way we do in our writing. All what you have to do is you have to simply emphasize on 3 things. Okay. On short pause, longer pause, and even longer pause. So whenever you want your listener to understand 2 particular things, you can simply take a short pause. Or else whenever you want to emphasize. For example, I love online classes. However, I don't get to meet my Keith and Keens, my friends, which I don't like. So you're emphasizing, right? So while you are going to simply transit the idea, you can take a short pause. However, then a short pause. Okay, so comma will help you over there. Then full stop. Okay, so that indicates a longer pause. So when you actually come up with a new idea, you can use this. Clear? Yes, Rishabh, that is also a good thing. You may certainly do that, Rishabh. Great. So let's have a look quickly on sample questions. Okay, and then I will let you practice with me. I will let you participate. See, here is a sample question for all of you. For example, if your examiner asks you about the job, that let's talk about your job. What kind of job do you do? So this is how you can answer. Well, now I am an athletic trainer in a small gym, and I also have to help at reception desk and also in the retail shop we run. Correct? I guess you can say that I have to wear many hats. So this many hats, wearing many hats means what? That you have to simply deal with multiple tasks. Okay, you have many roles to perform. So you must use this as well. Okay, it's a great idiom to use in your speech. And this is how you can simply deliver your answer. Okay. Okay. A quick question for all of you. Can you identify the first structure? Is it complex or is it compound, guys? Is it complex or is it compound? Now, yeah, that never happens. Don't worry about that. You might be taking long pauses. Yes, that's a compound sentence. And the second one, is it a simple sentence or is it a complex sentence? The second one I'm talking about. Yes, that's a simple sentence. Super. So it's not necessary to come up always with complex sentences, but yes, in most of the cases, you must try and deliver complex sentences. Compound and simple sentences will also help you. So try to come up with variety of sentences. Correct, Bindu? Are you getting that, Bindu? I'm going to give an example of that. Bindu, don't worry. So Bindu, if your question is like this, why did you choose that kind of work? Why did you choose that kind of work? So you can simply exclaim first of all like this, that, okay, that's quite an easy question. Exclaim this. Okay, that's quite an easy question. It's because I have always been keen on sports. So when I was trying to find a job, I decided to look for something I am familiar with. Luckily, I found a golden opportunity at the gym just down the road from my house. So you can use simply variable pace. Simply variable pace, as simple as that. Correct? That's what you have to do. So come up with variety of sentence structures. Correct, Matthew? Like this one over here is a complex sentence. Correct? That's a complex sentence. Right? Very good. Now, if the question is like this, that did you have to do any training or study for this job? So see, you can use again the redundant language like, oh, well, actually, so well is the best one to use over here. Well, for this type of job, there is no formal training. Try to emphasize on no formal training. I mostly learned from the other staff and through hands-on experience. As simple as that. And through hands-on experience. Correct? So in this particular answer, we have given two simple structures, which is fine. Now, I want some of you to try these strategies. Okay. And for that, we are going to take help of this particular question set. Yeah. Don't worry, Arfia. You can still participate in the activities and you can simply give the answer. Don't worry at all. Not all the time, not all the time. Samita, that's not a good answer. That's not a good thing. Okay. So those who want to participate may raise their hand. You may raise your hand, my dear friends, if you really want to participate. Yes, just meet for sure. Yup. So let me unmute some of you. Yes, Naresh. You may speak now, Naresh.
Yeah, for first question, do
Yeah.
you like to read?
Yes. So do you like to read?
Yes, I do. I love to read books, but not often. Recently, I completed a book called Bhagavad Gita, but next
Mm-hmm.
uh, two to three sentences is enough for part one.
2 sentences are okay, but don't you think that this is quite monotonous? And I already explained that
Okay.
please don't start your answers with the form of closed end one. That will not help you. Okay, that's not a problem, Rohit. That's totally fine. It was a good try, Naresh, but
Yeah.
you still have scope to impress your examiner, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
now I think
I need
Raj
to
can
add.
try. You need to elaborate more.
Yes. 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 Thanks for the suggestion.
Yep. Yes, Hitesh, you may also speak. You may also try the second one. What type of things do you like to read, Hitesh?
Yes, thank you, sir, for the opportunity.
You're most welcome.
Okay.
Please try the second one. What types of things do you like to read? What kind of books, basically?
That's okay. Okay. I like to read. Uh, I have not so much fond of reading, but I have tried pretty much about. Lastly, I have tried so much ebooks, but after a few hours or minutes, I have lost my focus while reading because I'm not much used to sit in one place for a long time. That makes me uh, not able to read for a long time, and
Right.
I haven't completed any novel yet. So
Good.
that's all, sir.
This is a nice attempt, but I think you must simply focus more on your fluency, on idea generation, as well as on your grammar and lexical resource. So there
Okay.
is a slight scope of improvement. I'm sure if you're going to practice on regular basis, you will be able to do it.
Yes, yes. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Next one, please. Okay, Sandipika, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I
Okay.
am.
Huh.
So on which
So
topic should
where
I
do you
write?
enjoy reading the most, Sandipika?
Okay.
Where do you enjoy reading the most?
I enjoy reading the most during my leisure time. And I have also studied a lot in my college and I was always surrounded
good.
by the books. But yes, during my leisure time, I like to read about many stories or recipes or cookeries. And I also love to read ebooks also. I love to read articles also online during my leisure time.
Superb. Very nice. Very nice. This was a good attempt. I love the way you started from very general thing and then you specified about something which is actually specific. But instead of leisure time, repeating it too many times, you can try another set of words over there. Okay. So try
Okay.
to work on your lexical resource.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Very good. Good attempt. Instead of leisure time, you would have said free time. Okay. Like that. That's what I want from you. Next, I guess Krishna may try. Krishna Manohar. Yes, Krishna, you may speak now.
Yeah. Well, see, one second. I'm a little bit of nervous here. See,
Please
give me
don't
a
be
second.
nervous at all. I'm here to help you. So, Krishna, the question for you is, how often do you read a newspaper nowadays?
This is completely like a contrast for me, contrast type of question. Like for me, like because of nowadays I'm not at all reading the newspaper because of all this news is spreading through the social organizations like social media platforms. I usually prefer to read newspapers on weekends whenever I get a leisure time, and also in the evening times, wherever like I feel like lonely, I used to read the novels like in the newspaper, some kind of like paragraphs of which is interesting to learn, like, and about the celebrities.
Interesting to read, right?
Yeah.
Good attempt, Krishna.
Yeah.
Please work on fluency, okay? And please don't get nervous at all.
Yeah. I'm doing that.
Yes, I would like to invite Satya Prakash next. Hi, Satya.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Satya. Satya, who taught you to read? Satya, who taught you to read?
I started reading from the college time, school time only. Okay, so I was interested. As I am a chef, I am more interested into reading the cooking books about the cooking techniques, different cuisines, recipes, and I try to do the experiment also with the different cuisines.
Conduct
to
experiments. Okay.
innovate the different recipes and write the outcomes. Let the people taste and to know about the how is the recipes and all that. So I love to read about the different books about the cooking.
Good.
Chef.
Full marks for being honest, first of all. But honesty and opinion will not help you to get good marks. All what you have to do is please work on your fluency. And also I noticed that you are finding it difficult when you have to use specific words. So try to include that in your speech. I'm talking about uncommon words and also topic specific words, Satya. That will help you a lot. So please keep practicing. And for that, again, my dear friends, let me remind you that you can use speaking rooms. Those are absolutely for free, correct? So that's all today from my side. Now, I have promised all of you to give you the smart tips, right? For the beginners. So here are the 5-step smart tips for all of you, right? Especially if you're a beginner, you can use this. You can use this 5-step process, my dear friends, in order to give your response, in order to give your answer. And you can simply practice this in the speaking rooms as well. So first of all, you have to think of the response, okay, for a particular topic. That is why earlier I shared the topics, the themes with you, so that you can think upon that. Then please create a word list for yourself so that you can simply enrich your lexical resource. Thirdly, try to record yourself, okay, and practice a lot. Review your own recording. That are you going good at the pace? That means fluency. Are you committing errors related to lexical resource or grammar? Keep a note of it, and then re-record the response. Try to improve. Apart from that, you already have the speaking room feature. And coming to the homework, this is something I want all of you to try, because this is again help you to develop coherence, right? Since, my dear friends, this exercise is on using correct pronouns. Now, if you may not be aware, I'm not sure, but pronouns are also acting as, they are also serving as connectors. So tomorrow I'm going to start the session, first of all, with homework only. Okay, I'm going to ask for the solution. So please make sure that you do it. Okay, I will meet you tomorrow, my dear friends. And I'm going to conduct a session on true, false, not given, and yes, not given questions. And again, in reading also, we are going to start from the scratch, right? So please take a screenshot quickly. Sir, how do I enroll for your class? Simply check out the website. I'm sharing link with all of you. Don't worry about
Sorry
that.
for the disturbance.
Yes, please ask.
Yeah, sir, I have a speaking test tomorrow. So I'm like, I don't know how much I'm good at, like I will get the band, but I want to I want to get a confidence, like for the tomorrow's speaking.
Just be confident, okay, and do your best, deliver your best, Krishna. I'm sure you are going to get the best band score,
So
the
thank
best
you, sir.
possible one. Don't be
Yeah,
nervous at all.
Yeah, I'm little bit of getting.
Just be yourself.
Yes.
Just be
Is that
yourself.
any possibility of getting a good band for me?
You just do one thing, Krishna.
Yeah.
I'm sharing my Telegram ID with you. You can get in touch with me. Not a problem. Okay. I loved the session. Thanks a lot. Yeah, here is the link, Krishna. You can get in touch with me. Okay. Right. So that's all, my dear friends. Now I will see you tomorrow. And before I leave, let me remind you that we are on YouTube. Okay, so you can sign up. You can simply subscribe our channel. You can sign up for the courses from the website. You can follow us on LinkedIn. Okay, you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Right? Krishna, have you received?
No, sir. I'm just
give me a second. Just give me a second.
Yes.
Yo, Krishna.
Yes.
Bye, everyone. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining today.
So I didn't receive that one. Can you share me again?
I'm here. I'm not leaving until you receive it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Now, Krishna.
One.
Got it?
Yeah, this is your number, right, sir?
Yup.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Take care.